Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, in the world of medical and alternative treatment options, terms like medical marijuana and CBD oil have been all the buzz across the globe. Whilst cannabis plants have been praised for their healing properties, there still remains vast skepticism and misinformation around the plants and its respective products. So, this afternoon, we're joined by pharmacist and National Training Manager Sean Willard from Relief Pharmaceuticals to break down everything we need to know about CBD. Welcome to the loft, Sean.
It's lovely to be here, Felisa.
No, you're bringing something that a lot of people run away from, they don't know enough about, but at the same time can help change your life for the positive. I mean, what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have when it comes to CBD oil and using medical marijuana? And what is the product in the first place?
Yeah, so CBD stands for cannabidiol, which is really just a chemical compound we find in the cannabis plant. So we call it a phytocannabinoid, long word, but we actually have them in our own bodies as well, endocannabinoids. Okay. And probably the most well-known of them is CBD, cannabidiol, also is THC, tetrahydrocannabinol. That's the one a lot of people know because it has a sort of an effect, you know, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I think the misconception out there about CBD is, will it affect me centrally? You know, will it make me high? All those kinds of things.
And does it make you high?
Nope, it doesn't. So the way it interacts with the body, THC does.
Okay. So it's basically the THC that's taken out of the chemical.
Correct, yeah. So the interesting thing is that CBD and THC, they both have the same chemical formulas, but they have a slightly different chemical structure. And they both come from the cannabis plant. So we have a whole family, but there's different species. So we often hear of, someone was asking me today, what about dacha olie or cannabis oil? Yes. And that's very different to CBD oil because it comes from a different plant, and people get confused by that.
So I know there's now this new legalization that South Africa has experienced when it comes to cannabis and the use of cannabis in different areas. But what are some of the properties or the benefits that one can experience when they take this treatment on?
Yeah, so we have to talk within the regulations that we have, and the regulations were set out in May this year by the Department of Health that said you can't make any wild medical claims. And I'm a pharmacist, so I really don't like that idea anyway, because it's not there to treat or cure or mitigate any disease. But yes, it does help with health maintenance, with health enhancement, and also for the relief of minor symptoms related to things like pain and inflammation or anxiousness, sleeplessness and restlessness. So I think a lot of people will just take it for health maintenance, to be totally honest.
So this CBD oil, it doesn't necessarily get you high, but it takes all the benefits, all the other benefits that comes along with it and kind of instills that within you.
I like your thinking. Okay. I think you've nailed it.
Yeah, I love that. Okay,
well said.
So for everyone out there who's keen and eager and says that, look, I see a need in my life for this, whether you're an insomniac or whether you do suffer from pain, a lot of people might use it for menstrual cramps. There are different things. I mean, where can people go out and receive these products?
Yeah, so always look for something that is reputable out there. I think it's important.
What should we look for?
Yeah, the product mustn't have any THC in it, or less than 0.001% THC. You know, if it can be third-party verified, like our products are by the Cannabis Research Institute, I think that's great as well. But they can find it at leading pharmacies and health shops around South Africa.
Okay. And is this like a specific branding that we should look for? South African flag, something that is approved?
Well, the Rethink, it's made by Relief, but the Rethink CBD brand is organically grown. Yeah, look for the CRI brand. It's endorsed by that.
Stunning. Thank you so much, Sean. I've learned so much.
Thanks,
and I'm very, very sure that this insight is now going to help so many people who are struggling daily.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Now, CBD products can be used to reduce stress, pain, and sleepless nights. You can find the Rethink CBD range at all leading pharmacies and health stores nationwide.
Choose less anxiousness, sleepless nights, and pain and inflammation. Choose CBD. Choose Rethink CBD. Brought to you by Relief Pharmaceuticals.